So, I'm gonna have to name this one part two because I kind of accidentally deleted, no, not deleted, but like ended the other one. So like, I'm just gonna post both of these today. But yeah, it's not the ending. We did not go through all of them. 33 seconds. You guys know your alphabet. So I have no idea why I did that. Have so many regrets right now, but yeah, did it. Yeah, I may just end it soon. Not my channel. But like, yeah. I already did the most. Yeah, I definitely not doing the most time typing. I thought the other guy getting 5 seconds cool, right? Somebody got 2 seconds and 88 milliseconds. It's only like 3 seconds, but yeah. So to make up for all the records that I did not do, let me tell you guys a little story. I've seen multiple other YouTubers do this. You know, their story time videos. Let's do one of those. Let's do one of those, shall we? So I may have to name this part two and story time because why not? But let me tell you guys a story. Let me get some toys. Okay, I have a puppet. I'm gonna use that for me. Okay. So like, guys ready? One day, right? So I was sitting at the cafeteria eating lunch with my friends, right? One of my friends are like, "Hey, bro, try this hand sanitizer." I was like, "Yeah, that sounds cool. Let me get some." So they like sprayed it on my hand, and I licked it off. I do not let anybody does. I did this kind of multiple times. My parents said I did it multiple times, but after learning it, so me and some of my other friends did it. The thing said call poison control if consumed, right? So I was scared, and we were like, "Oh no, we're gonna be fine." All the lunch, we said, "Oh, you guys are gonna be fine. Don't worry, right?" No, my friend, he said his stomach started to hurt, right? That his chest felt tingly. That is not fine. So me and all the other kids, I'm not gonna say their names because that's mean. I don't know. But anyways, me and all my other friends, we went to the nurse office, right? We told the nurse, bro, there was like 5 or 6 of us in there, including me. Some of the kids, one of the kids was crying. 2 of them or one was crying. Something got sent home. So the nurse come up, so we got our principal called in. The nurse, she called poison control, right? No, poison control did not pick up. It was some random lady. Some random lady picked up. And she was like, "Is this poison control?" She was like, "Nah, this isn't poison control." Bro. She did that 2 times, right? And she kept on stalling for calling poison control. She kept on like, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna call poison control." Never called it. It's like our friend, he's crying. He's crying. This is gonna be my friend, the one who's crying. He's crying, he's all sad. And I'm sitting there like, "Oh, it's okay, man. It's okay, dude. You're gonna be fine. We're all gonna be fine. We're in this together." The principal, the nurse or the principal said, "We're under no condition to help each other feel better." What? But anyway, she caught poison control. They actually picked up. We went through all of that hassle just for them to tell us, "Yeah, all you just need is a little bit of water." Yeah. Just a little bit of water. You're telling me I went through all of that just for a little bit, just for them to say, you just gotta drink a large amount of water. You just gotta just gulp down a large amount of water. I'm infuriated. I'm enraged. I have a lot of stories I like to tell to people about our school. So this video may be a little bit longer of me just telling stories. So if you just wanted to see the Guinness World Record thing, you can leave now. But like, if you want to hear my stories, because I always wanted to do this. I'm quite funny actually. So if you want to hear my stories too, and stick around because I have a lot to tell and more to come. So, another story. When I was like in a grade. No, actually, I need a story to tell you guys. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, one time, right, it was lunch. It was lunch. And, school lunch, you know, never that good. And one day they wanted to try something new, right? A chicken chipotle bowl, right? I thought, ooh, that must taste good. And we tried it. It was kind of like Chipotle, had the same bowls like Chipotle and stuff. It did not taste as good, though. It did not taste just like Chipotle. But the next time we were going to have it, I was like, I should make some hot sauce to go with this, right? My mom actually agreed. So I made the hot sauce the next day and brought it. Some of my friends were like, oh my God, what's that? I said, it's hot sauce. Wait, no, I forgot to tell you. Let me do that. They were like, oh my God. They were like, oh my God, what is that? And I said, give me a little bit. Yeah, it's hot sauce. Bro, can I get some? Sure, man. They gave him the hot sauce. He mixed it. And he was like, oh my God, bro, that makes it taste so much better, bro. You gotta bring some hot sauce next time. I was like, okay. So after that, I go home and I'm like, hey mom, can I please make some hot? Hey mom, all the kids at school, they like my hot sauce. Next time, can I please make some hot sauce? Guess what she said? Yes. So I was all pumped. I was excited. I was so excited to make my hot sauce. So I made the hot sauce, right? They said, oh my God, this one tastes even better. Some random kid, I know him, I'm not going to say his name. He said, when I first made it, this can be a little bit more spicy, it's not that spicy. I was like, I'll give you spicy. Guess what I put inside of there? Taco Bell's Diablo sauce? Yeah. Put Diablo sauce in there. Let me say, oh yeah, bro, this is the right amount of spice. Now, let me give you guys my recipe. You want to ever try my hot sauce? You gotta get some cayenne pepper, lemon juice, tahini, Crystal Hot, sriracha. Bro, why can't I remember? Yeah, that's really it. You want to mix it all together, and you want to put it inside a tiny little container, put it inside the fridge, like shake it up, make it look like that it's on the walls and stuff, and that is spicy. Yeah, that's what you want to do, guys. And that's my hot sauce recipe. I also another school story. So there's this girl at school. I don't like her. I would say her name, but don't want backlash from that. And if she ever does come across this video, I don't feel like her being, how dare you? No, let me get up. I don't want to be like, how dare you? That's not nice. And then she gets her random squad of girls to go. Only like they're like there's some Disney bully or something, like, how dare you insult her? So yeah, I really don't like her. Now, if she does see this video, this is probably gonna really give it away. So since we're inside of 5th grade, we rotate classes, right? And she said to me, since for some reason we were partnered up to read each other, she said to me, "Can you read?" I wouldn't be able to read. I said, "Yeah, I can read." She said, "Good," because I worked with some people who couldn't read, right? I was kind of stuttering and stuff. And then, right, next time I was partnered up with somebody else, flawless. I may be wondering, Bryce, why don't you like her? It just seems like you had the problem, Bryce. Wait, no, I can't be saying my name. Well, shoot. I think that may actually be a record. I'm just kidding. But it was maybe like, dude, why don't you like her? That's a problem with yourself. You're discussing vowel creation. Anyways, so you guys may be wondering that, right? Just that she's quite the annoying, bro. One day, she was crying, and our teacher, she said, "Oh, why are you crying?" She said, "Because I got a question partially correct." No, it's not that deep. Listen, my grades, I would like to say, aren't the best, but I'm getting up there because it comes with reading. Doing quite good instead of EOLA. Math I actually get now. I get the math subject. So this is going to be my era. My all three's best report card era. Right? So yeah, that's what we're going to be getting. But it's not that deep. So sometimes the test would be like, "Oh, bro, you got one question correct, 0 partially correct, 7 incorrect." I'm just kidding. But my grades aren't always the best, but it's fine. Like, I'll get it if your parents are really strict, and that's why. But like, other reasons why I don't understand. But maybe one of these days, when she's done being annoying, I can ask. Yeah. There's a lot of kids inside that school I don't like. I have a lot of reasons not to like them. One kid steals stuff. I think she's still nice though. I love her. She's funny. She's still my friend. Some kids are just straight up annoying. Some kids are just mean for no apparent reason. And yeah, but I appreciate them still. Still. Like, my friend group is mean to me for no apparent reason. But do you really think I care? I don't, because they're still my friends. I like, but yeah, I know I'm. But yeah, another story. I don't want to spill out all my stories on you guys. I do. I won't be able to make any other story time with some weird, satisfying things on the side. But just for you guys, impossible. I think I have OCD. We're gonna tell 2 more stories. We're gonna take some pondering. So let's get some elevator music. That's it. Yeah, this is quite good elevator music. We're gonna ponder here. Okay, got a story for you guys. Okay, one time, right? Sitting there in class. What? Oh, at first I was kind of stalling. For one time, right, it was kind of fake. I'm sure. Think of a story, but I have a perfect story for you guys. You tell me if I'm in the wrong, or is my last year teacher in the wrong. So I had a water bottle, right? It was kind of unstable, and I was not good at scoring on caps for like my water bottle. And it was one of the metal ones, right? It was cyan blue, my favorite color, and it was bigger than my current water bottle now. So I was holding the water bottle, right? And no, I wasn't holding it. It was on my desk, and it has a tendency to fall over, right? To like fall over and hit the floor, but it's not like, "Oh, Bryce, oh my God, Lynn's saying my name." Is it maybe like, "Oh, dude"? Is it maybe like, "Oh, bro"? Maybe because it makes too much noise. So you're inside the wrong because you're not taking care of your stuff. You're letting it fall on the floor. Well, you are incorrect. It's because the water bottle used to open when it hit the floor. Why? I don't know. But it used to open, and my 2 friends, W them, I really, really appreciate them. They would help me clean it up. And one day, And yes, the teacher, she just had her final straw. The water bottle fell, right? I was expecting a usual person stopping mid lesson to stare at me and my two friends because when they heard my water bottle fall, they just got up and helped me clean it, without me needing to ask them. And I was expecting her to usually be like usually stop teaching and my friends would come and help me and then she would continue like while they're helping me to them thank you. But no, that changed. She turned and stared at me and said, "Oh, you guys already know my name, so you know." She said, "So you are no longer allowed to bring that water bottle to my class because it keeps on disturbing. It keeps on disturbing my class, and you're disturbing the other students while they're trying to learn." You know the usual teacher spiel, right? So, so then I was like, okay. So I went to go tell my mom and dad. That's what she said. My dad said, "Oh, I don't care. You're bringing that water bottle tomorrow." My mom told me to tell her that if she'd had any problems, she can either A, buy me a water bottle, or B, call her slash my mom. That's what I mean by her. You guys probably understand. But so yeah. So and when I was telling my dad about it, my dad said, "Oh, I don't care. You're bringing that water bottle." My mom said the same thing. So I walked into class, heart heavy, right? So my heart was beating. I walked into class. But I walked into class. She was like, "No, that water bottle is no longer allowed inside my classroom." I was like, "But my mom and dad said I can have it. And if you have a problem, you can call them, or you can just buy me a new water bottle." That's what my mom said. And she said, "I'm not buying you a new water bottle. You're not allowed to bring that water bottle inside my classroom." So I was like, "Okay." So one of my friends, he said, "Dude, what happened?" I was like, "Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you." She said, "I don't want to hear you talking about it either." And I get it. Now you guys can say I was happy along this. I said I'm not talking to you to her, right? And she called behavior support on me, or whatever it's called. I don't know. So the guy comes in. I love him, by the way. He's my favorite teacher. It's the only substitute teacher. He comes in. Sometimes he substitutes, but anyways, he comes in, right? And he's in Miss Hayes. Oh, well, whatever. And she tells me, and she tells him that yeah, he's acting up. Can you go take him? So he asked me what happened. So I told her about the water bottle thing, right? And then he tells me, it's a stupid idea for us to call me about that. I get called for like when kids are acting up and stuff. And a school counselor heard about it and she said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll stop at Dollar Tree and I'll buy you a water bottle." Then they gave me a plastic water bottle, I walked inside that classroom. I said to myself, I always come back. That's what I said to my friends. And yeah, so then my neighbor, he went to go help. So I told my mom what happened. She was about to crash out. And my neighbor, he helps with stuff like that. So both of them came, went to the school, and they were crashing out on the principal. So he said, I think he said that I could bring the water bottle back. Or either way, that's where I got this water bottle. That's how I got this one from problems that my old one has caused. Red Jackson on camera. But yeah, last story where I may actually end this video. For right now, I may record again later, maybe a Minecraft video, like an actual live stream for you guys. So yeah, thanks for sticking around if you're still here. But so, I think I may actually get the elevator music back. One last story. Back, boys and girls, wherever you want to be classified as, Walmart plastic bag of raccoon. But anyways, one time we were doing something. I think it was a Kahoot or something. and randomly got on the topic about the Earth being round or flat. I wish I knew how. And there's one girl in my class. She said, "Oh yeah, the Earth is flat." And I turned to her and I said, "No, the Earth's not flat. It's round." And she said, "Scientists have actually proved that the Earth is flat." Sorry, I'm not doing well. And I was like, we kept going back and forth, and I kept saying, "The Earth is not flat, bro." And even some of my friends joined it. For some reason, my teacher instantly assumed I believed the Earth was flat. And she said, "You guys," she said, let's use your username. Sorry, she said, whatever. She said, "Do you really believe the Earth is flat?" And I said, "No, that's all her." And she said, "You better be joking about the Earth being flat." And she said, "Oh yeah, I was." You all know she was not joking because, like, recently, I knew she was not joking, but recently, she said, the Earth, Miss Madden, when my teacher said something about the Earth being flat, or no, about it being round, she said, the kids stared at me. We all know she was not done. But anyways, that's my Guinness World Record video. That's my world record video, which I did not get to complete. This is my part 2 of my world record video and a story time later today. If you guys are still here, I'm going to end this video. So later today, I would like it if you guys please join me at maybe like 4:20, and I'm going to try to do a Minecraft live stream. And it would be nice if you guys can join me in Minecraft live stream at 4:20. This is your favorite soup can chef Boyardee, and guess what, boys? Nice having you guys. This is your soup can chef Boyardee, tomato soup can, whatever kind of soup can you like. I am